Hello, I'm Robin with Robin's Wreath. We're going live tonight. We're going to do a rectangle rail. This sign is not for sale. It is a gift for someone, but the rail is. So, let me just go ahead and, oops, we got to get our volume down so we don't have an echo. Good, it's off there. Let me just make sure it's off on YouTube. There we go. It's off there. Hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Okay, let me just edit this because we are doing a rectangle rail. And as soon as I'm done that, we'll get started. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Missy. Hi, Maria. Maria's watching from Nashville. What's the weather like in Nashville? We are really cold right now. The temperature was nice when we got up, but now it's really cold. And the wind is whipping. Any word from your children, Missy? Okay, I'm trying to get on here. Excuse me for just a second. I need to be able to see the comments on YouTube also, and it's not coming up. That's really strange. Let me try one more thing and then we'll get started. I'm trying to see comments so I can answer everybody. There we go. All right. Looks like we're up and running. We'll see how we do tonight. We'll see if we end up live the entire time or if we have another midstream crisis. Okay, this is our new rectangle rail. It's a nice door size, wall size. I'm doing this for a friend. She has breast cancer and she's Irish, and I thought this would brighten her day a little. So I went ahead and I cut out all my tails already, my ribbon tails, and the tinsel ties, which are selling fast in my shop. I think everybody is running out of tinsel ties or wreath bases. Any word from your children, Missy? I hope everything's good. All right, so I cut my tinsel ties at 11 inches, and then I have a longer piece for the bow. But to start out, what I do is I just put a little bit of glue in here, and then I twist it. Now for these smaller rails, I only use 5 pieces of mesh. My bow is going to take up a lot of space, so you don't need a whole lot of mesh. That's why rails are nice for like leftover mesh that you have. And you know you have leftover mesh if you create deco mesh wreaths. Our rails come painted or unpainted. And I heard the neatest tip the other day. You know how sometimes when you make a wreath and you're using hot glue and you have those spider webs, I call them, everywhere, you know, stuck on everything? Well, our teacher told us to use a hot hair dryer, a blow dryer. When you're done, blow it dry, and it melts the rest of the the webs. Isn't that awesome? You know how I'm always sitting here with the stringy. See? I already got it here. That's what she does. She uses a hairdryer. Is that not amazing? Everybody having a good day so far? We woke up to no heat and no hot water. So I was not a happy camper today. That's why I posted it could be worse, because I had to realize how fortunate I was. Alright, so I've got my mesh, and this is cut at 18 inches. And I'm just going to do a regular ruffle for this. I'm just going to turn down the ends. Everybody see me okay? Did I say hello, Michelle? I hope I did. That doesn't look even to me. There we go. Now it's even. Now I'm not going to worry about filling it up too much, because once I get the ribbon on here, it's going to cover things really good. Welcome on YouTube. I hope you're enjoying your day. Monday is going to soon be in the books. There's just so much devastation between COVID and flooding and everything. It's been a Monday that we don't want to remember. At least I don't. I'm not a coffee drinker. My shower is my wake-me-up. And when you can't get your shower first thing in the morning, that's crappy. But again, I know how fortunate I am. Somebody feels like talking tonight? Come on, ladies and gentlemen, share, share, share. Anybody having bad weather where they're at? I will post a rectangle rail in my shop tomorrow. I didn't have a chance to today, so I will do that. We had some rails go out this weekend, and a floral box go out this weekend. A lot of tinsel ties, because everybody's running out of wreath bases. So it's just a good way to make your own wreath. Tinsel ties are very strong. Am I still live? Can you hear me okay? Because nobody is talking. Or are you all eating? If you are, what are you having for dinner? We had spaghetti and meatballs left over from yesterday. Missy, what are you having for dinner? Anything good? Maria, what are you having for dinner? Michelle, what are you having for dinner? Come on, ladies. Share with me. Alright, so we've got our mesh on there. I've got 3 in the middle rail and 2 on the bottom rail. Now we're going to do our tails. And see, I have some rope that I'm going to put through here and use as a hanger. They already come with the holes. Okay. I'm going to trim that a little bit. There we go. All right, so I'm going to start out with these. Let's see, I did 4 tails because the middle one is going to be reserved for the bow. So, scrunching it up in the middle. My tails are cut at 12 inches. Don't need really big tails on a rail. I have some coin and some boxwood and such we're going to put in here. Just wanted something to brighten her day. And I think this is just the ticket. And probably with a rail, I could even go shorter with my tinsel ties. Go this way. There we go. Hello, welcome on YouTube. We're doing a rectangle rail. This is for a friend. Something to brighten her day. Just a happy leprechaun. We're doing rails now, floral boxes. We have a CNC machine. So if you have any requests, we can do custom. Just contact me. All right, there it is with ties on it. Now we're going to make our bow. Nobody wants to talk to me. Why? All right, I think I'm going to start with the orange. And I'm going to do about a 12-inch tail. Just going to do a hand-tied one. I don't need too big a loop. So my loops are at 5 inches on the first one. And then I'll drop down about a 1/2 inch on each one. Let's just measure our loops. There we go. And I'm going to do 3 loops and 2 tails. That's my favorite bow. Just going to straighten it out a little. Can you all see okay? Why don't I zoom in for you? There we go. Okay. If you're leaving me comments, I'm not getting any of them. All right. There. Now it looks even. That looked a little too big. We're going to fix that. All right. Next, we're going to go with the 2.5 inch green. Again, a 12-inch tail. And about a 4.5 inch loop. going to measure. And another 12-inch tail. Now I have my tails on this side, so I'm going to reverse and put my tails on this side. Then we're going to go to our orange 12-inch tail, and we're going to drop it down to about a 3.5-inch loop. Because again, you're working with a rail, so you don't really need a large bow. Tails on this side, so they're going to go on this side the next time. Now we're going to use the little one, the 1.5-inch. Sherry, I just saw your comment. Yes, I did. Yes, I did make the sign. However, I cannot duplicate it. There are free designs online, but they're for personal use only. So because this is for a friend and I'm giving her this, I was able to use the design. I can make something like it, but I cannot sell this one. I have the rails, and I can sell the rail. Thank you for joining me. Where are you watching from, Sherry? I didn't have the screen up far enough, so I couldn't see your comment. Alright, now I'm going to get a zip tie. Oh, check this out. You know how you have Band-Aids and they won't stay on your thumbs? Well, I took a glove and I cut the fingers off of it. I put them over my thumbs, and you know this stretchy bandage stuff? I wrapped it around the bottom and they're staying. I have cracks on just about every finger, and I'm tired of bumping them. I'm tired of them hurting. So I need my own thumb bandages, and they stayed all night long. So just a tip. They work. Now I'm going to slide this in the zip tie before I tighten it all the way. Actually, I may not even need that much, so I'm going to cut some of it off. Might as well save it. Don't need that much. There we go. Now, use my pliers to pull that tight. Now, let me see the front of this. I may go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of this to tie the front of the zip tie so we don't see it. And usually what I do, take a little bit of glue, fold it over. Yep. And then we take another little bit of glue and we fold it over this way. Should use my fingernail so don't burn my skin. There we go. And then we take it like this. And we just tie it in the back. And we put a spot of glue there underneath before we pull it tight. So it kind of covers it up and secures it. Just another little extra tip to making your wreath look professional. Alright, so already I shared that tip, and then I shared the tip about the hot glue. If you have all the spider webs, just hit it with a iron or a hair dryer and get rid of all those spider webs from the hot glue. Alright, so we're going in. Let's go ahead and tie this down to the rail. And then we're going to put some extras on here. There we go. Just want to tie it down, and then we're going to fluff it. And see, I still have a lot left, so I could have definitely used even less of the tinsel tie. My favorite to use. Those who watch me often know I don't use pipe cleaners. Alright, so let's fluff up our bow. So I'm going to pull all this up so then I can get an idea where everything is. And we're going to do that. Alright. And this is really secure, so you can really pull on it to fluff it out. Nobody has any questions? Are you all still watching? Or did you leave me? Man, I must have put everybody to sleep. Satin ribbon. Ay, ay. That's the problem with some of the decorative holiday ribbon. Satin ribbon is nice, but sometimes it's hard to work with. And I definitely got some satin ribbon. But look how cheery that looks. She's really going to like this. Okay, that's the tail. Missing one more loop. Here it is. There we go. Just move it around a little. There. Now let's pull our tails and get them down. Oh, look at that. But that curls up nice. Put the tails in here. There we go. Shift this over there. There. Now feel better. There we go so far. How's that look? Now, we've got some stuff we can add here. We've got some coin. I'm trying to think if I want to put that in the middle. Got a little pot of gold. I could put that in the middle. We've got, you know what? I kind of like the white clover. that in the middle. I like how that kind of sticks out. The green kind of blends in, so let's go ahead and get that in there. Matches the clover on the ribbon. And then, if we want, I can put this, we could put this here with the orange ribbon. Let me see if we can cut some of this off and widen this hole a little bit, and then we'll just glue that right to the tinsel tie, the tip of the tinsel tie. Just some visual interest in there, like that. Spider webs. Ugh, I hate them. All right. Let's go ahead and okay. Now that was on this one, so let's tuck down the one end of the tinsel tie, and let's trim the other end off, and then we have something to glue it to. There we go. Very cute. Now, I think I'll take both of these tinsel ties on the next one, and I will glue, let's trim this some, because we don't need all that. I'm going to glue one coin on one side and another coin on the other side. That's what's nice about the tinsel ties. They really hold your accessories really well. Hot glue works good. And I think I'm going to add a third, because I like things in odd numbers, not even. So I've got a cluster of like 3 in there. Whoop. Let's get 3 more on the other side then. If you are watching me, please let me know if I'm still live, because nobody is talking. All right, I'm just going to keep going. Maybe you'll talk to me eventually. Not taking it personally, but it's awful weird. There, and then we'll add one in back. Just put a little glue down here. Now, I don't like that. I was going to add some of that, but I don't think so. But I don't think I have any more of that. I do have some, yeah, here we go. I knew I had more. There's one, but I needed one more. I'll find it. Probably afterwards. Where am I going to glue it now? Let's see, where's that other tinsel tie that I buried down there? There. That's what we'll do. We'll glue it to that. We're gluing it with the clover on the opposite tinsel tie, because I think that looks really pretty. Kind of blends the green and the white together. I like that. And I'll have the 4-leaf clover going up, and then I'll have the carnation going down. There we go. I like that. Alright, I think we're done. There really isn't any room for this. So, and these are too dark. And I'm not sure on that. Let's see. Nope, that's just enough. There we go. Oh, okay. No, I'm not. I'm not getting any comments on Facebook. Thanks for jumping on there and telling me, because nothing's coming through. And I thought, well, it's probably something technical, so just keep going. As long as you can hear me. Yeah, I thought something was up. It won't let me scroll. It won't let me do anything. That's why we go YouTube also. I apologize for those on Facebook. I will go back at the end and see if I can read your comments, but nothing is coming across at all. There we go. I think that'll cheer her up, don't you? I think that's good cheer up. There you go. Can y'all see that okay? I kept thinking, geez, you know, what the heck is going on? I'm going to show you a new item that's we're almost done with. We have a few adjustments to make on it. But this is an Easter egg, and it comes in several pieces. Let me bring in some. That's the Easter egg. I haven't finished painting it yet. That's the part that goes on top. See, it's like a puzzle. It's like the gnome. You just keep putting the pieces on top. And then you decorate the egg. Isn't that cute? Thank you, Missy. If I can't see your comments, hop on over to YouTube. So that's a new item that's coming out. The marquee sign I shared the other week, we're making a rail to go with that. And there'll be 2 different kinds of rails, 2 different kinds of signs. The floral boxes are listed. I'll get this rectangle one on tomorrow. So let's see, how much time do we have? We still have some time. All right, what I've been doing, my style has so changed over the last year. So I had a customer requesting for some Easter wreaths. So I went into my stash and I pulled out the ones I had. But let me tell you, some of the ribbon is ugly. Why I did it, I have no clue. So what I've been doing is taking them apart and redoing the ribbon. Now the tails on this I like, but this one is too wild. So I'm losing this one here that is just like, what was I thinking? So all that ribbon's coming out. I kind of like the purple with the eggs on it. I kind of like the turquoise, but this one just isn't doing it for me. It's just too busy. So, see, I put little bunnies on here, and then I had the eggs that kind of, I call them boing boing, where they kind of wiggle on their own. They just look so cute as like balloons in the hand of the bunnies. So this ribbon is coming out. I have turquoise, purple, and yellow mesh. So I'm going to go ahead, I think, with this yellow. I think this yellow will pull it all front and center. And I'm getting rid of this bow. That is coming off. It's funny, you know, you look back at some of your designs and it's like, oh my gosh, what was I thinking? But, and sometimes less is more. Sometimes there's too much going on. And I think my style has changed over the year where I'm into more simple. So, let's see what these ties were. They're 12-inch. So we're going to replace where I had that on the turquoise with the yellow. And I don't know if I want to go plain. Maybe that's too much design. So let's go with the plain yellow. I think that'll tone it down some. Yeah. All right. I did a couple yesterday. I had a gnome one, and that sold already. Then she bought the St. Patrick's one, and that sold. And then she wanted my tier tray. And I said yes, but now she's decided she's going to keep her own tier tray and just buy some of my pieces, which I'm grateful. Missy knows that was my personal favorite tier tray. So, yay! Missy got her stuff today. Wow! I mailed it out, what, Saturday? What did you think of it? Missy ordered a couple of things. Hopefully she'll do some on a live. And then I can share her. Oh, I'm so glad you're talking to me. Guys, on Facebook, jump over to YouTube. Find my channel. And come on over and talk to me. Boy, last week it was Facebook that cut me off. Because YouTube was still running. So I don't know. I may just have to go to YouTube. Yeah, see how that kind of makes this pop? And I think then this is not fighting against the white in that. It needed something solid to anchor it. Oh, I'm loving this better. Better already. And look, it matches the eggs. Yay! It's the simple things that make me happy. Yeah, my style has definitely changed over a year. I'm loving this better. Oh, there's some spraying going on. Facebook. Jump over to YouTube. Talk to me. Because YouTube is letting me talk to everybody. There we go. I got to do a sign for this. There was a sign on it, and it wasn't one of mine, and I already sold it. So I'll come up with something. I could remake that one sign I did last year, Somebody Loves Me. I love that sign. It's so cute. Yay! I'll have to tell Joe. He was so meticulous with your order. It's like, I can't wait to see what she thinks. One of these days, I'm going to get him on here, so he can answer all your questions. What'd you think? Were you able to put the tier tray together, or did you need instructions? Did you figure out the pieces? And did you find your little surprise I sent you? Big orders always get a surprise. Missy's saying the box because my husband was so afraid that they would crush it, so he wrote all over that box. And I told her, I said, where do you get this box? He's got this end up, and well, you know, he worked for the post office for what, 30 some years, so he knows how things get handled. Yay! Good. I'm glad. I can't wait to see what you do with it. And you better let us know so I can share you like crazy, girl. That would be awesome. See how the yellow kind of pulls everything in and makes it match? You know what's really sad? When I made this wreath last year, everybody said, oh, it's really nice. And it's like, you should have been honest with me, and you should have said, whoa, what were you thinking? Because sometimes less is so much better. I'm learning that. That's why I went back to Lori's Wreath Therapy group, because she just shares so many unique tips that I forgot. So I needed to like get back to my decorating roots and go back to simple. Let's see. Nanny Dot's probably watching. You should come on over to YouTube. We're having a party. I'm sorry, everyone, for what it's been doing. I have not seen a comment past what, let's see, when Maria wrote down Nashville, that's the last comment I got. That's the last comment I could see. My bunny needs tightening. I'm losing my bunny. He's missing a balloon. We're going to have to rectify that. See how I attach the balloon to their arms, and see how they like wiggle like they're flying in the air? That must be his balloon. Oh, yeah, they're dropping all over. Okay. This has got to go up around his arm and then come back down. There we go. You know what? we go. Let's see. There. And this one has a purple. See, I color coordinated like the... Okay, so that's blue with pink. And this is yellow with blue. And this is yellow with purple. There we go. That was the one that went around his arm. Yeah, I think that's what she's proving to be, my refresher course. Man, you should have seen the design she made the other night. Wow. It was a centerpiece. And it was awesome. We're dead in the water on Facebook. Come join us on YouTube. It's under Robin's Wreath. Maybe Missy could go in and post the link to my YouTube channel for me, since it's not working for me to post. I appreciate y'all hanging on. That's just sweet. I thought I put y'all to bed. I thought nobody's talking because they fell asleep. I'm so boring. Little did I know. I appreciate Missy coming over and telling me. Okay. What do we need here? Okay, we need one more yellow up here and one more down here. Alright, so we need two more. Yeah, and it's funny, you kind of get in your own, like, zone, and you tend to forget. Well, look how many lives we've done. So, you know, I needed to go back and regroup and be re-energized. And that's what we're doing. So I'm loving it. And there's other stuff on there. We're doing sublimation, we're doing painting, we're doing Cricut, we're doing etching. So there's a whole lot of other stuff on there besides floral design and wreaths. So yeah, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to be back. Thank you, dear. Yeah, let them know I can't see any of the comments. I really appreciate that, girlfriend. Okay, then we got one more down here. And then we're going to tackle the bow. What the heck? Wow, this wreath base. That's what's going on. Oh, there's another one over here I missed too. So let's get this one. Yeah, and see, it's still not showing me anything. I'm telling you, you know, you need to see it through another person's perspective, and I'm sorry, she really is patient, and her designs are really sweet. I do have a link. I usually add it to the description when I'm done if anybody's interested in joining her class. The Wreath class is $19.95, and the business class, if you have both, there's a discount. So Okay, we need one over here. This bow, this wreath is poofy. Right? And see how this canvas ribbon holds up so nice? Even though I made this wreath last year, it's still holding up. All right, one more. One more yellow, and then we'll do the bow. Heck, we do the bow, we could do even a second bow, and we wouldn't need a sign. That's what's nice about that. Join us over at YouTube. Facebook doesn't like us tonight. And I did post a few kits, and it's just a kit with the ribbon and the sign, because I know most of you have mesh. So there's only 4 left of the Easter gnome one. So if you're interested, get it while you can, because once they're gone, they're gone. I don't have any more of that ribbon. It's actually the Easter bunny ribbon. I thought I had a roll here. I guess I don't. Alright, we're done with the bow. The tails. So, space allows a nice bow right here. And then, I think we won't need a sign. I just have to reattach some of these bunnies and make sure they're holding. That one's good, that one's good, that one's good, but this one's loose. So we'll have to fix the bunny. But here's the ribbon I had. And see, that's when I used wire. Ew. We don't want wire. We don't like wire. We like tinsel ties. We don't want this crap. And we don't want this. This, ugh. We're getting rid of that. Yeah. That's out of here. And we have some really nice white tinsel tie here. So we're going to grab a piece of that. Alright, let's just move this to the side. Get our bow dabber down here. Now let's start with this one. And see, look, that still holds up pretty good from last year. It's been stored in a bag. So, get rid of that wire. It's dangerous. Alright. And you know what? I'm just going to replace this and replace that. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We want it to be a juicy bow, and it's not going to be a juicy bow if we're using that ribbon. We want it to be really juicy. Now see how that yellow changed the whole look of this? That other was just competing, man. That was awful. Alright. I'm going to do a 14-inch tail, because this one's going to be at the bottom. I'm going to do my 3 loops. There we go. And 2 tails. It's just a simple, elegant bow. go. And then we'll go with this one next. Let's move this over so we have some room here. All right. And a 14-inch tail. I've only been using Restream for a couple of weeks, and I'll tell you what, YouTube's been great, but Facebook, what are you doing to me? It's cutting out. I don't know why it's not cooperating. Then I think I'll do the yellow next, and then we'll use the purple on the outside. I think that would be perfect. That looks so much better than that putrid. Oh. I took one look at it and thought, what was I thinking? Okay, let's get this off. Any good ribbon is going to hold its shape from year to year. But I need more of it. I know I have more. Yep, a little bit. So, this is where we're going to use the trick of the trade. Ha! We can't use a trick of the trade. There's not enough of it. Could have swore I had more. That's okay. That's okay. We can actually work with this. Let me see here. Let's see. Let's see what we can do with what we have. Okay, there's a loop. So if we do these about that size, we can make 3. Okay, pull this up that way. There. We can still do. Alright, this one. Alright, what I was going to do, if I had extra, I was just going to lay some ribbon tails down. Now see, all those colors are in there. You've got your yellow, you've got your pink, you've got your turquoise. They're all in there. All right, we need a zip tie. Sure thing. We can talk. So what city, you named the city of where your grandchildren and your daughter was. What state is that in? And when is it going to crest? Oh man, I lost a loop, but I didn't tighten it yet, so we can get it. There we go. There. Now, this frayed a little, so we're going to trim it. because it's brand new ribbon. And because I had to pull it the way I did. There. Alright. For those watching on Facebook, we're not getting any comments. If you want to talk to me, come on over to YouTube. Because I can see you there. Missy and I are talking. Missy, do you have a YouTube channel? If not, we need to get you one, girl. Alright, we're all hooked up. So now the tinsel tie is in there. So now we can, let me just make sure my, get that out of the way. Oh, Kentucky. Okay. Is it far from you? Ooh, I like it. Ooh la la. I may put a... I think we're good. I don't think we need a sign. Yeah, let's pull some of this through. There we go. Alright. Let's get this down through here. My favorite thing to do. Search for the wreath base. Oh. Oh no. I hope they're on higher ground. Oh my gosh, this looks so much better. What was I thinking? Well, we need to get you one, girlfriend. And we have got to secure your Facebook page. We've got to do the security on that tomorrow. They're hacking away and they're hijacking people's Facebook pages and creating a mess. So I can walk you through the steps on that. You got to do that, girlfriend. You cannot afford to have your page hacked. Nobody can. Where's my other loop? There it is. It was just hiding. We found it. Ooh, happy day. I'm getting my grandson tomorrow. I think I'm going to have him for 2 more weeks. 2 days a week for 2 more weeks. I'm excited. He just had his first birthday. And I think he knows the sentence, I see it. Because I said to him, I see you, and he says, I see it. I am so excited. It's just that one, it's crooked. I gotta figure out how to get it down again. There it is. There, I got it. Oh, yeah. Yay. That looks better on this side. There we go. Oh my gosh. Totally different wreath. We're just swapping out that one ribbon. Oh, I'll be praying for him. When are you going to do your rails? Are you doing those on a live? Thank you for coming on here and talking to me. I was starting to get a complex. Now, I don't know. Do I need another bow? Or no? Am I good? I love those little bunnies and their little balloons. Just have to secure this guy. He's just not secure. And then we're good. We can't see your comments on Facebook. come see me on YouTube. Come talk to me. Michelle, Maria, Nanny Dot, come on over. And anybody else who's watching. Ouch. I hate wire. I so get pinched by it. There we go. Now we got it. Where was that to? There. There's some wire here and I don't know what it goes to. There's nothing there. So we're just going to get rid of it. I know I didn't have another bow there. There we go. One more pull. There. Look at that. And they're not wiggly. Don't you love it? Okay. Well, just lost that. Okay, he has a necktie. He has a necktie. That one has a necktie. Okay. And they all have a balloon. I call it an egg balloon. I just love how they wiggle.